Want to know how to make a vision board for 2021? That's what we're covering in this video. It's actually really simple, and I'm going to walk you through the process of making a vision board in just 5 easy steps. So if you are excited, give this video a thumbs up. Let's go. Hi, I'm Amber with Solutions for Simplicity, and if you are looking for resources to get your life together, be as purposeful and productive as possible, and better manage your time so that you have more of it for who and what matters to you, then subscribe for weekly videos because that is the mission of this entire channel. Let's start at the most basic level here. A vision board is any graphical depiction of what we want our life to be. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's entirely about what you want, right? What's important to you, the goals that you have. But there are 3 ways in which making a vision board can be so beneficial. First and foremost, it forces us to clarify what we want, right? And this might seem really silly, but it is actually an important thing to visualize having those things in our life. I'm not necessarily a proponent of the law of attraction. I instead just believe in really working hard and striving for the better life you want to create. But, in general, it's really good to just think about those things happening to us. And if we then, secondly, put them down on paper, we get one more step closer to making them real. The third important thing that is so great about a vision board is that it provides a daily reminder, a visual cue of what we are trying to accomplish. If we don't put these goals on paper, and especially don't have a visual board to look at on a constant basis, then it's all too easy to forget, right? We don't necessarily remember all the things that we are trying to create. And when we face obstacles or challenges, it can be easy to lose motivation. So having a vision board helps us avoid that problem. It gives us a go-to, something to just sit and ponder and remind ourselves that it is possible. We just have to keep going. We have to keep at it to make those dreams a reality. So let me know in the comments below if you have ever made a vision board before, or if this is going to be your first time. There are 5 steps for making a vision board, so let's walk through them now. The first step is to get out a piece of paper and really write out all the things that you want to happen. But the kicker is to write them in active voice, in present tense, as if these goals have already become a reality. So instead of saying something like, I will get promoted at my job, you would say something instead like, I am a valuable contributing member at my company and I am paid X amount of dollars for my efforts, right? So doing this, going through this thought exercise is so important from the get-go. And here, this step is just about writing things on paper. It's just brainstorming all the different things you want your life to be about. Really be as elaborate and specific as possible here, and don't hold back. Again, there's no right or wrong answer. Dream as big as you can. Just get those thoughts out. Really think about what your dream life would be, and then again, write those things as if they were already your present reality. Step number 2 is to gather images that depict that life you are trying to create. You can find inspiration in old magazines, by browsing online, by looking on Pinterest, by drawing things out, or just writing sentences out yourself, right? Your vision board doesn't have to be images. It can also just be words and phrases, or it can be anything, any sort of creative expression that again provides that visual cue of what you are trying to make happen. Step number 3 is to get a piece of poster board or a big piece of paper, or even a kind of whiteboard that you can use magnets to attach the pictures to, and make a collage of the images and phrases that you cut out. Step 4 is to get a marker and write in any of the blank spaces words or expressions that depict how you want to feel in the year ahead. Step number 5 is the most important, so don't skip this step. That is to put your vision board in a really obvious place where you will see it on a regular basis. And then I want you to spend at least a couple of minutes every single day looking at the images and, more importantly, visualizing yourself living them out. It has been scientifically shown that this visualization process is so powerful that it really does work. But it's not just about seeing ourselves in that future dream life. It is also about that daily reminder of why we want to live that kind of life. What is it that is so important to us about each of those things? So if you do this step, you will be amazed at how many of these things you will achieve within the next year ahead. Okay, let me show you what I put on my vision board for 2021. Okay, here it is. I put faith front and center right in the middle because I really want to strengthen my faith and just surrender, hand over all my dreams to God and pray that He uses me in a way that will fulfill His will. I put a bunch of things about marriage here and date night because I just crave so much more time with my husband. Up here at the top, I put debt-free because that's something my husband and I have been working so hard to get to, and we just really hope to be at that point soon where we have so much money to save, to give back, and maybe so that one of us can cut back on our jobs and spend more time as a family. You can see here I put 5 children. I currently have 3 boys, and I'm just putting it out there that I dream of more children. I would love to have girls, but what can you do? Down here at the bottom, I put my professional aspirations. I so dream of this channel reaching at least 10,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, please do so, and then share this channel with anyone that would benefit from it. I have a bunch of book ideas, and I would love for them to become New York Times or Amazon bestsellers. I would love to be a motivational speaker and travel the country, maybe travel the world, being able to bring light and advice to people that are struggling. I put a little puppy here. We had a sweet, sweet little schnauzer that we unfortunately lost 1.5 years ago, and I'm really wanting a puppy again. Here I put a picture of the Vatican, of the Riviera Maya in Mexico, of Disney World, and then of the beach. These are all vacations that I would love for our family to go on. Over here on the left, I put pictures of the dream house that I would love to have, my dream kitchen, right? Kind of picking and choosing different things from these pictures. I would absolutely love to have my own home office that I can spread out. I love this one with the his and hers, and this one with all the light, and I don't know, would love to have a special office. I'd love to be more out in the country, maybe own a little bit of land and just raise my kids on a small little farm the way that I grew up. Then over here, I would love to have so much more time with friends. I put a couple of different vehicles on here. You can see that, they're very functional, family-friendly vehicles, which is just where we are at right now. I put some sports balls because I'd love for my kids to be more involved in activities and for me to have more time to take them to those things. I put things for health and healthy eating and self-care, right? Having a good diet, being really strong. I would love to get back into running and really feel fit after all these years of motherhood. I would love to indulge in massages, and I just want to feel on top of the world, right? On top of my life. Some of the different quotes that I put on here are, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. I love that one. This one here, oh, I'm just a mom, you hear women say. Just a mom, please. Being a mom is everything. It's mentorship, it's inspiration, it's our hope for the future. I so believe that, and I'm just so grateful that I get to be a mom. Never forget why you started. Want to be happy, This one is so powerful. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. And that is sure what I am keeping front and center in my mind in the midst of 2020 here. This one, you can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Kind of goes along with this one, right? How many amazing things might be waiting for us, but we have to trust, we have to surrender our plans and be willing to take a chance. This one I love. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. That's the attitude I really want to bring to my daily life. Then with God, all things are possible. If your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. That has struck me a couple of times. Every time I read that quote, I'm like, should they scare me? I don't know. But the more I read it, the more I realize how true it is. This quote is really powerful as well. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on. And so here, I don't want opportunities to pass me by. I just want to take advantage of what comes my way. And then finally, faith. It's all about believing. You don't know how it will happen, but you know it will. So this is everything that I put on there for 2021. You can see that I also filled in words like strong and grateful, loved, faithful, fulfilled, blessed, determined, joyful. I actually put strong on here twice without realizing it, but these are the emotions that I want to fill my life in 2021. I just want to emphasize that if this feels strange, right? If it feels weird to put your big goals and aspirations on paper and to even identify material things that you wish you had in a dream life, that is normal. And it's not about really having these things, right? We all know that life isn't about what we have. It's instead about the experiences and the connection that we have with those we love. But still, if we aim for the stars, we might land on the moon, and that would be pretty darn awesome, right? We might not make every single one of these things a reality in the coming year, but if we even get a few of them to happen, how amazing would that be? Okay, those are all the steps for making a vision board in 2021. I hope that you do this. I would love to see what your vision boards are like. You can see what mine turned out to be, and I am just really excited because, again, 2020 was not so fun, and 2021 feels like this blank slate, this land of opportunity. I just want to make sure that each and every one of us is going after the life that we want. And again, having a vision board is such a great way to do that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure and subscribe for weekly videos on all these ways that we can make our lives better, specifically through planning, prioritizing, productivity, time management, and that elusive thing we call work-life balance. Check out these other videos for so many more great tips, and I'll see you next week. Have a great day. A vision board is just something, what was I saying? All it is a visual depiction of how we want our life to look. So essential and critical for success because 2 reasons can be such an important tool for success. I already said that. Can you say perfectionist? Oh! I am on a roll today. Why can't I think and talk at the same time? Really invaluable tool for... I'm driving myself crazy. Okay, one more time. We got this. Having made those things a real reality for you. These outtakes are gonna be ridiculous.